What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is Blizzard King with King's Critiques, and we're here for the summer Hikaru. Yep, thank you, Netflix. Episode 2. In the first episode, I didn't know what was happening coming into this. I just know it was a highly acclaimed manga turned anime, and people are loving the anime thus far. And from episode 1, I understand why, Very good show, very good plot, very good animation, and animation studio. And we got some answers from episode 1, whether it has to do with aliens or demons. The answer would be demons, because we had some kind of dude that kind of looks like the love child between Nanami and Gojo come in to break apart a wall that got possessed. Therefore, I'm assuming demons. Could be wrong, but I'm assuming demons. And, one of the main characters, kind of called out another demon who had taken the form or possessed his dying friend, and now he's friends with a demon who looks just like his best friend. And the pod people effect is real. But you can let me know your thoughts from the first episode and what you're expecting going into this if you haven't watched it yet. And if you have, or read it, or whatever, it's always appreciated to leave some sort of unspoilerified thought to what you expected going into the anime compared to the manga, or just in general. As well as, always appreciate to just in general, encouraged to in general leave a comment about your thoughts of the episode, the show, or whatever. And it's appreciated to hit the like button, subscribe, let it run through, let me get to watch them, because all those things are good for the algorithm. Yeah, seeing a bunch of cop cars probably isn't something they're used to. But, okay, actually, here's an additional thought, since I already gave a bunch of the whole rigmarole of let me know your thoughts on the first episode, or, pre-thoughts from this episode. Do you think it was the thing possessing Hikaru that went to kill the old lady? Or do you think it's something similar but different? Yeah, now Yoshiki's did you go kill her last night after she freaked out at you? Don't you think that's a little suspicious? See, that's exactly what's running through his head, but also he needs to think, if this fake Hikaru was going to kill anybody, wouldn't it have been him first when he discovered that he wasn't a human? Because, here's the thing. Old people scream crazy shit all of the time. So, you can't believe an old person who screams crazy shit about, demon, evil spirit, get out, go away, ah! And then they run to the safety of their home. So, yes, that does make him the most suspicious. I imagine even a demon who's had his first human body in probably eons would be smart enough to not kill the person who's, thinking you're evil. Okay, no prediction for what I said earlier. The thing possessing Hikaru isn't the actual thing that old lady was bitching about, but rather something similar. Because we've seen this happen a lot in shows to where, the spiritual, religious person, whatever, freaks out about something like this, and then it, episodes later, ends up to actually be, I don't know, akin to a brotherly spirit to whatever she was freaking out about that was actually the issue. Maybe he's not that actual spirit she was talking about, but rather close. But the thing that actually took her out was what she was complaining about. And, maybe he was the thing that was, locking that one to the other side. But now that he's possessing an actual body, it's out. Again, could be wrong. This is, never seen a glimpse of the manga I can remember. And I haven't seen spoilers for any further episodes. So this is just my as of the moment thoughts. Okay, listen. One, the trigger warning I'm going to need to put in the comment section, because a lot of people are triggered by the word itself, not even the actions. I'm a person that has that kind of thing on the mind constantly, but I've mentioned before, when Sayori took herself out in Doki Doki, I think that did kind of fuck with me just a little bit. I've been better ever since, but yeah, it's kind of crazy how that happened, right? But better on the topic of how the fuck do you do that? Because, listen, I could not even, like, maybe for an Asian person, because, like, high key, not to be that person, their hands are pretty small, so I guess you could probably figure out to, but be very difficult without assistance. And by assistance, I mean basically murder by that point. Because listen, like as an anger-filled person, there has been times I've done some crazy shit in my youth. Like I've done less crazy shit like that in my present day, but have I tried to shove my hand down my throat for who the fuck knows what reason as a youth? Yes. But obviously, there comes to a certain point where you can't really do that. It's a bit over dramatic. Okay, no, but like, I get that mentality, man. I do. Not like being in a creepy forest in the dark, because listen, with the amount of horror movies I've seen, mm-mm, mm-mm. I went to do some Pokemon Go shit on my birthday, and like, I was pretty sure I was going to die on my birthday. Like, high key. This was only 2.5 weeks ago. But like I went to go do some Pokemon Go shit and I thought I was going to just get got. And listen, I'm okay with the factor of dying to escape this miserable existence, but I would not be okay with like ending up in a horror movie situation to get got. Standing on a street corner like some escort, and then just randomly you hear a crick, and then it's already over. Nah. Nah, I was expected to go walk in some woods to the other side of like a big area. And I just heard like random noises that probably just came from sea creatures. But listen, when I tell you that the level of fear in my system caused certain parts of my body to turn inside out, I'm not joking. Oh, and I also just want to. That kind of expression reminds me of so many psychological thriller anime, by the way. Namely Paranoia Agent, where characters had that kind of look a lot of the time. And honestly, as slow paced as it is, that's one of those things that even to today I will say is some level of peak to it. Like, didn't have a lot of violence. The art style was kind of off, and the character reaction to a lot of shit was really weird. But it was still so good back in the day. Oh, hey, we got a Resident Demon. Maybe he'll help. Yeah, see? Resident Demon, he'll help. I know there are people that bad. Like, I've been in conversations about the topic of horror movies and stuff to where people have said that they don't react well. But damn, how bad can you be about that kind of thing? Okay, no, but again, the Nanami and Gojo love child thing is not inaccurate, is it? Okay, these townspeople are hypocrites. No, don't break and enter this building we asked you to investigate. We thought by investigate you'd just be out here the whole time. It's like, now, who said that? That's horrifying. The other chick just joined in anyway because, well, I'm not gonna let these idiots go by themselves. You probably should have. Okay, but the animation of leaving the one dude in his own paranoid little square is kind of funny. Like, the consistency of that is actually really well done. Or, nothing wanted to screw with you because there was something a lot scarier with you. I'm guessing that's something else to worry about. Yeah, that's kind of irregular. Like, it could be something that's just painted on a tree, but that is a wee bit irregular. Okay. Now, I'm going to assure, for the red platform's sake, that it is not what it looks like. It looks kind of like... Yeah, I'm just going to hit the play button because I'm not going to say what it actually looks like. Like, I was about to say it looks like it might be a hand waving around a cat toy, but we all know what it actually looks like. Okay, no, it doesn't look like that. Okay, it looks like a human body with a giant neck cracking back and forth, which is way less dangerous to this video than what it could have been. Yeah, you might want to go back towards your friends. Okay, so the not Hikaru knows what it is. No, that is mildly horrifying though. And the art style doesn't help. Like, the art style isn't even similar to everything else, and that's what makes shit like that creepier. However, it's a good thing he's on Yoshiki's side, otherwise that thing would probably get him. Okay, he's trying to help. Instead, it looks like it hurt him. However, did helping Yoshiki hurt him, or did that spirit hit him? I mean, that just looks like a creepy ritualistic mask or something. Okay, yeah, that also makes sense. Shrunken head. Okay, well, apparently whatever hit the not Hikaru was something everyone heard. So, in essence, he helped you. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, I'm not moving past that easily. That's what happened? Like, he just looked at the thing, and then he shot backward with a nosebleed. That's what happened? Okay. So, like, that still doesn't stray too far from what I said in the beginning. Like, maybe whatever that thing is that killed the old woman was actually just something that he was originally there to, lock in. But now that he's gone, whatever the actual impurity was is released everywhere. Out of context, that sounds pretty gay. Which, again, said in the beginning, no problem there. But out of context, yeah. Then again, maybe that's also how he means it. I don't know. That's true. If you look at a spirit, they will more than likely get closer to you if you, stay locked in on them. Which I guess is why I'm as fucked as I am, but 90% of the time it's been more helpful than annoying. Yeah, that's what they all say. No, it did sound like a gun. Like, he's not wrong. What is that in that man's pocket that he is sensing? Now, who said it's gotta be a her? Seem a little bit assumptive, huh? Actually, what? I've seen so many anime, as I mentioned in a video I recorded a minute ago. What the fuck era is this supposed to be in? Is this the one that was 2016, or was it something else? I think that's the one where it was 2016. My point has not been defeated from what I've been saying the entire time. Context. Eyes up here, bro. Oh. Huh. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Contextual. He actually just stuck the man's hand inside his stomach. I mean, granted, yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know, a void of demonic holding or something, but still, that's kind of gross. Yeah, listen, I cook raw chicken, it's not a pleasant feeling. I'll wash my hands 3 or 4 times while I'm cooking it. Ayo? It's even slicing open closer to his head. That's so weird. Ayo? Ayo? Listen, if nothing has said up to this point before, there was some BL stuff going on. That really strange interaction that almost went terrible speaks volumes. This demon thing, yeah, he definitely wants some Yoshiki. I kind of get that last part, even if it's a joking half, because, listen, you never want to wipe your hand off after you give the old 1-2 to somebody. This man has so many mixed emotions. Might be. That bitch is in the intro too, so she plays some relevance to this situation. Not in the intro as in, yeah, she's definitely going to die soon, but in the intro as she has some relevance. The close-up on the mouth reminds me of Paranoia Agent, as I mentioned the anime earlier. She's talking too fast, and it's annoying me. Listen, if this was based in 2016, there's no way in hell Japan was using security cameras that are 640 by 480. I refuse to believe it. Yeah, she knows something. Yeah, actually, I think he knows what he's getting close to. I mean, yeah, you're probably right, but listen, full transparency, maybe he can't help but want to be near what he's near. Can't help but love the face but hate what's inside. Weirdly, I think that's how a lot of relationships go. Probably shouldn't be, but listen, in this case, it's a little different than you find somebody hot as hell, but they're just not a good person, so you should leave them immediately. This is, he knew the person beforehand, but now it's a little bit different. Yeah, I wonder why. Listen, I'm just saying, like, if I had an option between evil spirits, whether it be the one who's helped me out with things and the one who likes to troll the fuck out of me, I'd rather have the one who's helped me out with shit than the one who trolls the fuck out of me. Because, like, good spirits, bad spirits. And then there's one that Hikaru probably is, which is somewhere in the middle, where, like, he's been told he's bad his entire, I guess, afterlife, but he actually just wanted to be good this entire time. Kind of the lonely aspect that he's brought up before that a lot of spirits are. Like, maybe he just wanted some love. And now he's found a body to take host in who can find that. Also, I don't know why I'm just now realizing they kind of have, like, one of the many well-regarded stereotypes in any sort of romantic type style in anime of, the contrasting hair. Because white and black are often one of those things that are, like, very ship-worthy. I mean, shit. Talking back in similar fashion to the whole gay vibes rock lady, Shiro and Odaha. They're, like, one of the side ships to the show, so, like, oh, that's probably more depressing. We're gonna finish up with this one with the... Things are definitely getting more interesting on the plot basis. We have more questions than we went coming into episode 2. Obviously, it is only episode 2, so that makes sense. Like, my two main questions, that I guess one of which shouldn't even be a question, are, number one, is this truly going the more of a BL direction than I believed it would be? Because, come on, that was kind of an intimate, albeit slightly creepy moment that they had in the storage shed. So, like, yeah, no, I'm still going with the whole BL aspect of these things, and, like, listen, like, I am the lowest common denominator of a human being in the year of 2025, but I still will not stray away from a good anime that has to do with this topic. Because, listen, fucking back when I was a teenager, I watched fucking Graviation, which I think is the only half-decent BL anime I've ever seen. But I still watched it. It was fun. The aspects of the drama and the romance, it kind of worked. That's the only thing off the top of my head that I can say was, like, fully in that direction. Up until this point, perhaps. Because, like, yes, this is the horror, fantasy, supernatural, all that. But you can't argue there's definitely some gay stuff going on, which, again, no hate. But definitely happening. The second thing, which is, like, more of a question than anything, is was the spirit that took over Hikaru the lesser of two evils? Because, like, there's a lot of times in anime where it's been, a big thing of, you're the evil one, go die, yada yada yada. But then it's actually revealed, like, episodes later, there was a greater evil that they were actually holding down that just wasn't sensed because of how they were. Okay, I can't say it happens a lot of times, but there has been definitely a few times where that kind of thing has happened, where the lesser of two evils gets out, so the greater evil also gets out, and everybody's fucked, basically. But as fun as it'd be to continue theorizing about that, I feel like I just keep going in circles and circles and circles and circles. And while that's a great song, I'm not going to do that to you. But what I will do is raise the question, just like I did at the beginning of the episode, of what do y'all think? Whether it be the creepy aspect, the evil aspect, the BL aspect, or whatever other aspect has to come. And I suppose another additional question of, do you think that a simple housewife that can see things, do you think she's going to die relatively soon, or she'll be like one closer to the end of the season because she's helpful, so maybe she'll be able to stay out more danger, Then again, that old woman that was like screaming at the end of the first episode, she got. So like, is this woman gonna get got, or is she gonna be safer? And one of their classmates who went through that little trial with them, and one of them did pick up on something that was happening. Many questions in just the first couple of episodes, and that's why I do want to continue this. But you can let me know your thoughts about every single one of those things and anything else in your heads in the comment section, because it's always encouraged to drop on a line and converse with myself or other people. Otherwise, it is also highly appreciated to hit the like button, subscribe to the gaming channel in the description, ring both bells, like Facebook, follow Twitter, Blue Sky, keep updated with things. TikTok, Patreon, get the full unedited visual and audio of the stuff I upload here. However, my uploading is held back because of the number of people that do go through there. So it's always encouraged even further to hit me up over there if you can afford it. That's all fine and dandy, because like I can't upload the stuff for free because otherwise I can't upload it, different than how I do here, and YouTube holds me back. So, but it is still highly appreciated, and I will upload everything I have backed up come the 1st of August. Then the other part of the thing I still need to say in color fashion, because they probably will whine and cry at me, to go follow at Purple. Subscribe with Purple Prime for free. You know what it is, actually. I started a green account, and one day I might actually start streaming over there when I have some time to do so. Who knows, maybe I'll have like my longer streams this week I want to do be over there instead, because I didn't stream this entire week for reasons, and I do want to try and get some longer streams out, so maybe I'll like plan to go live on there a time or two. Who knows, we'll see. That all said though, check out the playlist here, let room through have conversations with stuff within whatever, check out the video recommended to you by YouTube here, or if you're watching the bigger version, the cut-up video. This doesn't apply for Tiki Tack, but, whatever. Until next time, Ben the Blazer King with King's Critique, out for now. Peace.